What's up? This is Tark here from smartbiketrainers.com. We're coming close to a year since Wahoo announced the KICKR 5 last August, and I put a lot of hours on it since. So in this long-term video review, I'll talk about what I like and I do not like about it, and mainly how it held up after so many hours of abuse. Wahoo made very small improvements to the KICKR 5. The new KICKR 5 has three main new features: auto calibration, axis feet, and built-in port for wire connection to help eliminate dropouts. But other than that, it is the same KICKR that you might be familiar with. The same $1,200 price tag, same maximum 2200 watts power, same 20% maximum incline, the same 16-pound flywheel, the same bike compatibility as previous models, and still comes with an 11-speed 11:28 ratio cassette installed. The KICKR uses ANT Plus and ANT Plus FEC and has three Bluetooth connections. The multiple Bluetooth connections is probably the one main feature that makes me go back to the KICKR time and time again. This basically allows me to connect to multiple devices at the same time. And to give you an example, a lot of times I use TrainerRoad or Exert for my structured workout and Zwift for the visuals. The multiple Bluetooth connections allows me to use TrainerRoad app on my phone to control the KICKR and Zwift at the same time. So I'll pair it to TrainerRoad and enable erg mode on TrainerRoad, and then pair it to Zwift just as a power meter or a cadence sensor. However, the multi-Bluetooth connection is not a KICKR 5 only feature. So if you have the KICKR 2018 model or KICKR Core, you should have that multiple Bluetooth connection option as well. The other thing I like about the KICKR 5 is the auto calibration, and this is a only KICKR 5 feature. So one of the best features of a smart trainer is their ability to measure power. But for the most accurate power measurement, usually you need to perform a spin down calibration every few weeks or so, depending on the type of trainer you have. Generally, this involves warming up the trainer for about 10 minutes or so, then performing a spin down procedure using the Wahoo app or any other compatible app that lets you calibrate your trainer. It generally takes a few seconds to run on top of that 10 minutes, but it's still that one more pesky thing that you have to do, and especially if you train in the morning, you might not have 10 minutes to waste. So with the KICKR, Wahoo eliminated the manual calibration, and instead it will automatically calibrate every few minutes, so you do not have to think about it. And I love this feature because it eliminates that one more step that you no longer need to worry about, and just hop on the trainer and just ride. Wahoo added cushioned axis feet to the KICKR 5. The cushioned feet are made from rubber type material and allow for up to 5 degrees of side-to-side tilting. 3 different stiffness options are available: easy, medium, and hard, and by default the KICKR comes with the medium when installed. Now, these feet are not going to provide you with a noticeable rocking motion, and I did not feel like it made that much of a difference in ride comfort to me. Also, these axis feet are compatible with previous KICKRs except the KICKR Core and KICKR Snap, and you can get yours for about $80. Let's talk about the Direct Connect. The KICKR 5 and only the KICKR 5 has a Direct Connect port, which allows you to hardwire the KICKR directly to your network. It's perfect if you experience a lot of dropouts. However, that Direct Connect pod is an additional accessory that you have to buy for $100. So it is not cheap. But the way it works, you connect the Direct Connect pod to the KICKR using the supplied quick disconnect cable, and then you connect the Direct Connect pod to your internet router or PC Ethernet port using the Ethernet cable. Then you should be able to pair it to a compatible app like TrainerRoad or the Sufferfest. Unfortunately, it's still not available in Zwift, so if you are hoping to solve all your dropout issues in Zwift, then you are out of luck for now. Not sure when Zwift will add this feature, but as of this video, which is about 7 months since the Direct Connect was made available, Zwift has not implemented it yet. Onto the power accuracy. The original KICKR 5, when it was first released, had some accuracy issues in some situations, particularly when pedaling in low cadence, but Wahoo addressed those issues with a new firmware that they released a while ago. So if you have not updated the KICKR's firmware in a while, make sure to check on that to address some of these issues. The KICKR has been fairly consistent in measuring power and always within 1 to 3% when riding in sim mode or erg mode. In erg mode, It responds to changes in intervals within 3 to 4 seconds. Nothing changed there in its performance or the way it behaves in erg mode in the 6 to 7 months I have been using it. So overall, the KICKR performed and continued to perform good in erg mode or slope mode after hours of use. As for noise, one thing that is important to me in a trainer is noise or lack of. The KICKR is known to be a quiet trainer and it is only as loud as the drivetrain. I'm not going to do a noise demo like I usually do in my reviews, but if you want to listen to it, you can go and watch my original review video. But it is quiet and still quiet after many hours of use. My bike drivetrain is much louder than the KICKR itself. Wahoo added some padding on the legs of the KICKR 5 to dampen the noise or any vibration, but if you live in an apartment, any trainer with a physical flywheel, including the KICKR, will generate some vibration. So depending on your living situation, I would say most likely it's not going to be an issue, but it is something to always consider when purchasing a trainer. I have been using the KICKR 5 as my main trainer this year and it has been solid for me. No issues whatsoever, particularly no flywheel issues like we initially had with the previous model. The trainer just worked. Personally, I love the multi-Bluetooth connection since I happen to use that the most. It works well in erg mode and slope mode. Haven't used the direct connect option as much since I don't personally have connection issues, and hopefully we see Zwift implement it and take advantage of the direct connection option in the near future. The access feed really did not make much of a difference for me, but if you have the KICKR on a hard surface like a cement floor or tiles, you might feel and benefit from it a lot more. That being said, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more videos and make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.